Welcome back, YouTube fans, and this is a review of Eaglemoss's 32nd Starfleet ship, the Danube-class runabout Orinoco. Now, this is not the standard runabout as it has the mission pod here on the back, but as you can see, it's a pretty small ship comparatively speaking. If you want to know the scale, a human is just smaller than these two black windows. They're the front bits of the runabout, and humans about a third the size of those. So it's a fairly big ship, but it's a lot smaller than, say, a starship. Like even those O-berths are way bigger than this, but it's a lot bigger than your standard shuttlecraft, which means it can go on long-range missions and do scientific research, supply runs. It's got a modular system for all these sections here from this part back, so you can replace them with mission-specific sections, which makes a lot of sense. It's small, can be used for various tasks, and you don't have to sacrifice an entire ship when you blow it up for an episode, which is what happens to a fair number of these. All the ones on DS9 were named after rivers, and all of them were well, a lot of them were blown up. I think only one survived the entire series. I think it was the Rio Grande. I'm not absolutely sure, I could have the wrong one. But almost all the runabouts would invariably get blown up at some point, whether it be for a mission or just a one-off. But the main reason for that was that's the standard Star Trek formula. The shuttle crash episode is something they did several times in Next Gen, but also heavily in DS9, and once Voyager rolled around, the lack of any original thought there caused them to use shuttle crash episodes all the time. The problem with it is, in Voyager, you don't have that many shuttles, so they would have to have either manufactured them or salvaged them. Though, in my feelings, they probably had to manufacture new ones. The thing is, having a ship like this really is a lot better than something like an O-berth class. The problem is, those things are used for, well, long-range scientific missions with a crew of, several hundred, but these things can do probably a lot of the same jobs and have a very small crew, so there's a lot less risk of losing personnel. People are not something you can easily replace, after all. Ships are replaceable. But, I mean, you're going to need some ships for long-range deep space missions, but these are better for, like, inside the Federation where there's fewer threats, less likelihood of them being lost, which is one of the things I like. Plus, although they are long-range, they aren't designed to be used for, indefinite periods of time, as one Next Gen episode showed, though that episode was really a recycled episode of DS9 that they didn't use, because there's no reason that they would be taking a runabout to the Enterprise, because I don't think there's even enough room to store one of these things. I mean, conceivably you could get it in the main shuttle bay, but I don't think it's plausible. Either way, I think it's a really cool design, and I love this model. I think this is a definite must if you're a fan of Star Trek at all, especially DS9. At any rate, please like, subscribe, and comment below and share this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Ciao!